Good morning, my friends, and it is now time to learn about the wonders of vintage logos, type on a path, and generally making things look real cool. So, if you search for vintage logos on your search engine of choice, we all know it's Google and not Bing, you'll get a lot of results like this. There's a lot of cool things going on here. There's a lot of type on a path, a lot of wiggly text. There's some interesting lineage. There's some interesting borders. It's simple, it's clean, it's really popular right now. So we're going to take a look at how to do that. Doesn't matter what size you make this. I'm working in a square. I'm going to hit create, make sure I'm in inches. And I'm going to start with a circle. A black circle, specifically. And I wanted a specific size, so I'm actually going to come over here to my ellipse tool, and I'm just going to click. And I want it 5 by 5. 5 by 5. And I'm going to hit OK. And now I have a very nice circle. If I want that centered, I'm going to come over to my Align palette and center it in the center of my square. Do that again. Move it up. That's nice. That's a nice black dot. So let's talk a little bit about borders. Offset path is extremely useful in creating borders. So I'm actually going to come over here to Object, Path, and I'm going to choose Offset Path. And it can create a nice border around or inside your object, depending on where you want it. If I want a border outside, I choose a positive value, so 0.2 inches. Hit OK. And notice I've got my own shape here. I'm actually going to turn the fill off on that shape, like so. Boop! And that's cool. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do it again. But this time, I'm actually going to use a negative value because I want it on the inside. So I'm going to come back up. Again, that's Object, Path, Offset Path. This time I'm going to hit a negative. And I don't know that I want, you got to click Preview in and off. I don't know that I want it quite that large. So I'm going to back it up and we're going to do like 0.5, just 0.05 to see where it's at. Maybe a little bit more. Point. And if you click Preview on and off, it will show you the world. There we go. Hit OK. I'm going to make that a white stroke with no fill. So I'm going to come over here, uncheck my fill, bring my stroke forward. And if I want, I can bump that stroke up just a little bit just to make it a little more visible. So I'm going to go to 1.5. A little bit thicker. That's nice. That's very nice. So I think we can probably do that one more time because I really enjoy me some offset path. Actually, we're going to make that skinnier because I think I want to go bigger for my last one. So I'm actually going to choose 0.75. Now we go up to Object, say it with me, Path, Offset Path. And that looks like a good distance. Remember, it's negative if it's on the inside of your shape. And I'm going to make that stroke 3. And we've got a nice bordered circle here. I think I'm actually going to switch this back to a fill with a white stroke. And just see how that looks. Because we all know I'm finicky. My ideas change with the wind. Something else I can do, if I want to treat this, just this as a shape, I can go to Path, Outline Stroke, and that makes the stroke itself a shape, which is interesting. But that's something you can mess with. All right, let's go. Good job. You have created a concentric or a circle that fits inside itself.